So, thanks a lot. Here we are, the Freska. The Freska is three machines in one actually. You can use it as a tray sealer, as a stretch wrapper, stretch dispenser as we all know, and of course a sealer. You can make bags with this machine. It's easy to use. I think several of you already have seen or used the machine, but you put in all the material here, and the first is to put in the piece you want to pack, close the lid, and the machine will do the rest. So it's a semi-automatic packaging machine. It's a compact design. It's the first shrink wrap machine to be on legs, and is designed as being a tabletop machine, similar size as a dispenser, but again, you don't need 3 machines, you can only use 1 machine. Then the sectors, you can use it to pack fish, you can use it to pack meat, cheese, fruits, breads, vegetables, and also in the gastronomy as takeaway meals. If we look at the Freska, 80% of the machines that are used in Belgium at the moment are used, and also in France actually, are used to pack cheese. The supermarkets, they buy a full cheese and they are fresh cut in the supermarket and also packed then with the Freska. You can pack them in trays, of course. You can also pack without trays in shrink. For meat and chicken, same story. It's not a MAP packaging. It doesn't extend the shelf life, but it helps you to show the product nicely and to have it in a good display. Also, a remark here is that we have Fresco film, which I'm going to explain you about later. Then we have it in the bakery department. You can easily use bags, or you can also shrink the bread if you, for instance, would like to make a sandwich and you want to have everything nicely packed inside. Single breads, a bag of bags, maybe 10 breads at once, and also croissants, you can pack it. Fish, same story. You can, some of our customers, they wrap the fish first in like paper, and then they shrink it just to have a second barrier to make sure no liquid comes out. And also again, trays with mussels or kind of stuff we can do as well. Then a recent example is the fruit and vegetable department, where you don't want to have a full melon, for instance, or watermelon. You can take pieces and then shrink wrap it one by one, and also you can pack trays like this with all kinds of fruit and vegetables inside. These are some samples. Herr Meyerhofer, danke für die beelden. This is a sample of a customer that is packing half smaller parts of the vegetables to sell it half by half. This customer is we are in the final stages here, if I'm correct. And the nice thing is that this kind of groups say, listen, I want to sell. If it works in one store, I want to put it in a lot of stores at once. Then the Fresco film. I made a remark when we were talking about meat packaging. If we pack meat, we used to do it with PVC. PVC is a very dirty film. It's a non-recyclable film. So the big advantage of this Fresco film, that is 100% recyclable. It's a very clean film, and PVC, as this Fresco film, is a breathable film. So it lets through some oxygen to be able to keep the meat red. This is a very important thing. the first shrinkable film ever and the first recyclable film ever to be breathable is the Freska film. And it's a patented system. You can only buy it through, the end user can only buy it through our dealer network, so at your shop. So that's really protecting our business. Some more details and properties about the Freska film. This presentation is we will send it to you after the presentation. So yeah, it's you can always have a look at this at the properties later. Then the settings. I want to show you the settings because there is 10 programs in this machine. You can use all 10 of them, but we are focusing here on 3 preset programs. Number 1 is making bags. It's just sealing, so it's sealing at 1.8 seconds. Shrinking is off because we don't want to shrink the bags. Then the temperature is 130 degrees. As delay is off, soft is off, and the speed of the fan is 50%. That's program 1. Program 2, you can see that here with the S you can easily program it, and the program will run through step by step. Sealing at 1.8. Shrink time, in this case, we need very powerful shrinking, so we have it at 5 seconds to really let the air flow and make the shrink nice. Then we have here a temperature setting, 130 degrees as a standard. S delay, a very important function to have time between the sealing and the shrinking. So the seal has some time to stick, to cool down and to stick. Soft is off, and the SP55 is actually the fan speed. The fan speed of is at 100 because we need this power for shrinking. Then we have program 3, which is specifically for trays. Because there is a lot of air around the tray, we don't need that much power. So the main difference is that we have only 2.5 seconds, as you can see, and the fan speed is at 50%. So these are the settings. You can start with these 3 settings, and you can always change the temperature. The most used let's say variation in settings is the shrink time and of course the fan speed. Those 2 really are important to get a nice shrink. The rest of the settings are mostly nicely set for the films that we have. Yeah. So now I want to show you a few things that we can do. So if we use program 1, you show how easy it is to make a bag. You place the bread inside, close the lid, and the bag is made literally in 1.8 seconds, as we just saw. I can do it in not so easy things to shrink. In this case, piece of cheese. It's a matter of putting it in, closing the lid, and the program will run automatically to make a nice shrinked result. If we use program 3, specifically for trays and also cheese plateaus, for instance. Also again, The shrink is a little bit less because of all the air. The film shrinks much easier. I can show you another nice tray here. Very easy, nice result within a few seconds. So yeah, just some samples. We can obviously do this much more in detail and step by step later on. We go from settings to where is the business in this case, because it's not an expensive machine. It's not a machine that it costs. It's a huge investment, right? It is a machine though of numbers. So we have stores where we have done all kinds of tests. We convince one store, and in the flag store we start promoting the other stores, and you sell the first one, and it's easy to get an order for the next 10 after that, or 20, or even 50. So the machine is easy to sell in numbers because of the type of customer. And secondly, of course, when in the next couple of years, if I look right now in Belgium, in Austria, it's really kicking off. We have in France, in Greece, there is Slovenia. We have a lot of different countries where we are installing numbers and numbers. If you have 10, 50, 100 machines in the market, the film business is going to be a really important one, because this film is specific. It's a small roll, there is a big core, small length meters on it, and it's obviously a specific film. So it's a nice protected business, and a store can easily run through one roll of film every week. So every week it needs, so it's 50 rolls a year, and if you have 100 machines in the market, you start to sell pallets of film. So that combination is really important to understand. This is also why we have designed the machine like this to be using these type of rolls. Then I think I don't want to take too much time of you. I want to be very compact. The message here is start showing people this machine, because there is so many opportunities there. You can use it in so many places, and there are so many customers that really will be helped with this machine. There is also a place on YouTube where you can find a lot of different videos, how to use, where to use, and that you can easily show to your customer. And most importantly is get a demo, because it's a machine that fits in every car, and it helps a lot to show your end user the machine and sell it. So thanks a lot for your time, and I will see you on the next training. So yeah, again, I'm here back big again, so thank you so much. It's been a real pleasure. Any comments, any remarks, any questions, you can leave them in the chat,